Each year, our oceans receive around 300 million tons of plastic per year. 1/4 of that plastic is leaked into the environment. That's 19 million tons into natural habitats, oceans, and water supplies.
While throwing a water bottle away in a trash can may not seem bad, long-term effects such as pollution, trash islands, and global warming causes the rising of temperatures, the destruction of ecosystems, and the death of over 100,000 marine animals each year.
In this documentary, we will be covering the topic of global warming and the effects it has not only on the environment, but also you. Before we dive into how you can stop global warming, we need to learn what it really is on a global scale.
The basic definition of global warming is an overall rise in temperatures due to greenhouse gases and carbon dioxide levels rising. Because of this, it causes our Earth's atmosphere to thin, which allows UV rays from the sun to penetrate through and cause our ocean's temperature to rise, as well as a chain reaction of events to occur.
But this does not limit global warming to just the oceans. In everyday life, you can find pollution anywhere you look. Every year, a regular car produces 4.6 metric tons of carbon. That's 8,887 grams of CO2 per gallon you drive. In 2017, over 200 million pounds of agricultural pesticides were used in the Central Valley. These pesticides both indirectly and directly caused carbon to be released from the soil into the air.
Along with the temperature increasing, we are seeing changes in the patterns of rain. This affects more than just the crops. Because of the change in weather patterns, animals start to go extinct, plants start to die, and droughts become more frequent.
As well as this, the changing temperature is most noticeable at night, where temperatures drop and rise depending on where you are. This can cause a fluctuation in temperatures that cause confusion to the plants and animals as their natural lifestyle changes.
To further explain the situation we are currently in, Professor Chuang has given an analogy that might make more sense for you. For context, the world is supposed to be around under 80 degrees Celsius in order for the globe to be sustainable. However, if we continue at this rate, we will approach that deadline before we know it.
So let's say we're meeting at 11 and you guys are still in Sacramento at 10:30 a.m., right? Officially, you're not late, right? You haven't missed your meeting yet, but for all intents and purposes, you're late. Because there's no chance, functionally, for any normal human being, you're late, because there's no way to get from here to there in that time. So even though we haven't hit 2 degrees Celsius, it's coming. It's a deadline that there's no chance we're ever going to make.
Although we will be late, there are still things we can do to slow down the approach. To help explain what we can do, Patrick has again presented another analogy to give you a better understanding of global warming.
Imagine a big trash bin, and once we fill the trash bin, we're at 3 degrees Celsius, okay? And we've been just throwing trash in there for the last 150 years. Let's just sort of roughly half full. Right now, we're adding trash to the trash bin every day. That's the CO2 that we're emitting. All right, so here's the issue, is that every year we put more trash into the bin. All right, the trash tends not to leave the bin. It does extremely slowly. Like there's a tiniest hole at the bottom that can allow trash to leave, but it's 1% of what we put in is how much manages to escape out the bottom. So for all intents and purposes, basically nothing leaves, everything we put in just gets added. And every year we put in more. So we're putting more and more into this bin. If we say we want to stay below 3 degrees Celsius, we have to stop putting trash into the bin before it hits the top.
Though our trash bin is quickly filling and there is nothing we can do, if we are to work together, we can use our joint influence to slow the process down. This includes using alternative power usage, such as electric cars, windmills, solar panels, dams, and recycling. With this in mind, by working together and combining all of our resources, we as a society should be able to correct our mistake. Slowly but surely we can heal the world, but it all starts with you.
It's not some horror movie that you can just turn off and just walk away from. Like, it's our reality. I don't think I could walk away from it even if I wanted to, because it wouldn't change anything. So you might as well sort of go in. You might as well jump in with 2 feet and do what you can. Then sort of turn your back and hope nothing happens.
If you wish to contribute to the cause, you can contact the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change and the U.S. Climate Alliance. These are alliances that work towards fixing climate change.